My name is Victoria Olufumilayo Awomolo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, the Regional Vice President, FIDA International for Africa, West and North regions. We are coming from and where we are and where we hope to be. And you'll agree with me that the status of women has not changed much in Africa. We still have many cases of discrimination against women in the home. Cultural practices don't favor us. At workplaces also we have some discrimination. Of course, the one that is on the front burner also is the gender violence. Gender violence is becoming too rampant now, particularly the case of rape. You see fathers raping their daughters, you see uncles raping infants. A child as young as 6 months is being raped now, and you wonder why. And we are happy that the culture of silence that used to prevail is now giving way to people coming out to share their experiences and to report to the police. And so these are the things that will form the discussions we will have during the FIDA week. Also, we are looking at the situation when somebody will come who has suffered drug abuse. She's coming to share her experience on how she was able to fight it and overcome it. And so she's been an inspiration to young ones there. And that is why we are bringing in school children, GSS and SSS children, the girls in particular, to come, because we must protect the integrity of our children. Rape cases don't happen to women alone. There are boys that are abused. There are men that are abused. And so we are going to look at these issues. The keynote speaker is the very cerebral Professor Joy Ezilo, who is the Dean Faculty of Law, University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. She's a firebrand, and she's done a lot of work in this area of women, children, gender issues. She's been the United Nations nominee. She's been working with the United Nations. So she's bringing a lot of her experience to bear. And she opened the discussion at the opening ceremony, and that will pave way for the different segments of the discussions on Monday and Tuesday. So we are hoping to have a very robust discussion and congress, as we call it. And I have no doubt at all, with the space and the number that we have that are already registering. As I speak, we have over 530 delegates who have registered, and that's why we are preparing for them. It's going to be a very big ceremony, and of course it's an African thing, and Africans are not known to do small things, and particularly when it happens in Nigeria. We are going to give it the Nigerian flavor, and it's going to be a success. I pray that God will help us. He has helped us thus far, and I don't have any doubt that we'll have a successful Congress. Thank you.
Now, I'm glad you talked about the rising cases of...
Alarming. In fact, it's embarrassing. And from our discussions with our other sisters in African countries, it is the same thing they are experiencing. And so FIDA had been in the forefront of pushing for sanctions against rapists, against men and women who cannot keep their hands off young people against their consent. And FIDA was also part of the promulgation of the VAP Act, the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act 2015, that was signed in 2015. We also contributed to the discussions that culminated in the passage of that law. And I'm advocating again, and I'm asking that our police, particularly in FCT, will begin to use the VAP Act to combat this scourge. It's really an embarrassing thing when anybody is reported at the police, and thank God the police has created, the IG has created a gender desk at the police stations all around. And so when any report is made concerning gender, they take it very seriously. But I'm adding my voice to say that please, police, do your investigations very thoroughly so that these people don't go away on the flimsy excuse of lack of evidence, and also use the VAP Act. The VAP Act is very robust, it's very comprehensive, and for the first time in Nigeria, I think we are serious about that, about the VAP Act. The provisions are clear. The proof of any offence under the VAP Act is not too laborious, and I expect that more convictions will be done or be made under the Act. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.